लोगों को पता है, पर मैंने कभी बताया नहीं।
आज से सबको पता चलेगा।
आज से सबको पता लगेगा, कभी ये चीज़ मैंने कभी शेयर नहीं की। 2013 की बात है, जब मैं मुंबई इंडियंस में था, तो हमारा बैंगलोर में ही मैच था, तो गेट टुगेदर था उसके बाद काफ़ी। तो एक प्लेयर थे जो काफ़ी ड्रंक थे, मैं नाम नहीं लूँगा मतलब इज लाइक आउट ऑफ, तो ही जस्ट कॉल्ड मी कि यूजी इधर आ मिल। वो काफ़ी टाइम से मुझे देख रहे थे, तो ही जस्ट होल्ड मी लाइक मेरे को बाहर ले गए और बालकनी से लटका दिया। एंड मेरे हाथ उनके ऐसे थे, अगर वो हाथ छूट जाता और आई वाज ऑन 15th फ्लोर, तो सडनली वहाँ पे जो काफ़ी लोग थे दे केम एंड उन्होंने आगे वो चीज़ें संभाल ली वहाँ पे। और फिर आई वाज फेंट सा हो गया था मैं, मतलब मुझे पानी पुनी पिलाया गया। मतलब देन आई रियलाइज़ कि मतलब कितना रिस्पॉन्सिबल होना चाहिए अगर आप कहीं जाते भी हैं। तो आई थिंक ये एक पार्ट था जो मेरे को लगा कि हाँ, जाते जाते मैं वापस आ गया। तो अगर वहाँ थोड़ा भी गलती हो जाती तो मैं गिर जाता, तो बस
Okay, so my story. I mean, there have been quite a few. I mean, every part of your life has very interesting stuff going on. For me, my days as an engineering student was very challenging. So in my family always it was like you need to study first and then try and become a cricketer. And if it happens, it happens. Otherwise, it's a jackpot. But you can definitely feed yourself if you become an engineer. I went in and we had Ranji Trophy. I had broken into the Ranji Trophy team. Would hardly go to college, would be at the ground all the time. For theory exams, I would study for 30 days, 40 days on the trot, clear my exams. It's quite easier. So you go to the lab examination and I'm like, we've got this whole, we have to do programming, right? We have to do programming and you have to show the output. And generally the external examiner comes and sees. So this fine examination, it was in the 4th semester. I was like, I ran the code, it was like 1034 errors or something. I just panicked because if they deducted even 0.1 mark for every error, I would be 0. So I was like, I didn't know what to do sitting either side. There was this friend of mine, his name was John. So he said, do one thing, just run the first 2 lines of the code. So after that, you print a statement and then leave the rest so that the examiner will see and you'll be fine, you can come with us. So I just ran the first top half of the code, called the examiner full and all that. I said, look boss, I ran the code. It's running, the program is running, the black screen came off. So it was like, the examiner obviously looked like he was very intellectual and all that. He said, Acha, okay. He just went through the entire code, went right to the top and he said, Ye kya hai? What is this printf statement that you have given here that is running the code? Sir. He took me straight to the principal and the HOD. So I was sitting there from morning to evening. They pulled my hall ticket. They said, I'll not give you the hall ticket. You can't write examinations further. And I was just sitting there. They called my parents. Everybody came over and said, sir, basically this is what it is. And yes, I did do it. I committed to the mistake. I want, because obviously for me, just to get over the examination was a thing. I took a shortcut, but I will not take a shortcut. They said, that's okay. We will award you for whatever marks. They just passed me in that examination because I had given the code. So मुझे लगा चलो ये संभाल लिया और hall ticket भी लिया. And eventually I cleared all the papers and became an engineer. So my greatest journeys have come from my engineering onto the cricket field. So yeah, that's our story, guys. हम सब संभाल लिए, सीखा भी on the journey.
So guys, जिंदगी में कुछ भी हो जाए, अगर हम कर पाए तो आप भी संभाल लेंगे।